For n equal to 0, I have said that the frequency component are minus fm and plus fm, means minus 200 and plus 200. For n equal to 0, for m2, because we know m1 equal to 200, fm2 equal to 320, and fs equal to 500. Okay. So this is for minus fm2 plus fm2 is minus 320 and plus 320. Okay. For n equal to 1, we have for n equal to 1, fs minus fm and fs plus fm. Okay. If you minus 500 minus 200, 300, and 500 plus 200 is 700. Okay. Like 500 minus 200, 320, 180, 500 plus 320, 820. Okay. If n equal to minus 1, what are the values? F into minus 1 means minus fs minus fm minus fs plus fm. Okay. So minus fs is 500 minus 200 minus 700 minus fs minus 500 plus 200 means minus 300. Similarly here, minus 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 820 and minus 180, I think, because minus fs 500 is greater than, so minus 180. So similarly you can find for 2 also. If you take 2, then what is the value? Twice fs plus fm, twice fs minus fm, and twice fs plus fm. Twice means 1000 minus 200, 800, and 1000 plus 200, 1200. 1000 minus 320, 680. 1000 plus 320 means 1320. Okay. So like this it is going on, but we will not going to find for n equal to minus 2 or n equal to 3, 4, 5 like this, because by looking this component we have found that all are the frequencies are this for n equal to 2, all are the frequencies are beyond the 500, because this sample frequency is sent with the low pass filter. So I have described, I think, what is low pass filter. Low pass filter is the filter which blocks some signal, and here cutoff frequency is given minus 500 to 500. Okay. And if we pass all these frequencies, okay, what are the frequencies we will find? We'll get the frequencies are at the input of this low pass filter. At the input of the low pass filter, there are frequency component of sample signal. Okay. Frequency component sample signal. And output will present the frequencies only 200. The frequencies from here, the frequencies which are less than 500, that will be the present in the output. That is 200, 180, 300, and 320. These the 4 frequency component present at the output of the low pass filter. Have you understand? So these are all from unit 2. In unit 2, what are the topic we have learned? We have learned Fourier transform. Okay. The different properties of Fourier transform we have given. I have given so many numerical also in the Fourier transform. Okay. Then we have discussing about this sampling topic. There are 3 types of sampling: ideal sampling, natural sampling, and flat top sampling. Okay. So based on this topic, based on this unit 2, I'll take one quiz test in the next week. Please inform your friend. Okay, and I'll give the timetable. Okay, so I think you got your midterm schedule also, no? In the June, you'll have the midterm. But before the midterm, we have to finish this quiz test as well as like assignment. I have to give another assignment, I think, from unit 2. So I'll give the timetable for the quiz test. I'll take that in the next week, and on from the unit 2 only all the questions come. Okay, do you have any doubt from the unit 2? Have you solved that problem I have given in the NICU C and D? Have you solved that? Or I have done unit plus only? Have I done the problem given for the NICU for C and D? Have you done that? Can you please reply? I've given homework in NICU. Have I done all the problem? I have given 2 homework. No, have you did that? Pawan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
You go to your last class. I have given 2 homework in the topic NICU. Please see. Have you did that problems or not? Otherwise, let me do now.
Sir, you gave only one problem, sir. That is a signal x of t is equals to 5 cos 400 pi t is sampled at a rate of 300.
Yeah. One more previous class. You go 2 pages earlier. The NICU in the topic NICU.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. x1 of t plus x2 of t.
Yes.
Sir, no, sir.
Have you done that homework?
No, sir.
Okay, let me give then. Let me solve. So in the homework, what I have given that x1 signal has frequency component of bandlimited means maximum frequency is 2 kilohertz. Okay, and x2 signal has frequency of 3 kilohertz. Okay, so C number problem is find the NICU state of x1t plus x2t. What is the NICU state of the signal x1t plus x2t? First of all, you should know what is NICU state. NICU state is the minimum signal or sampling rate at which we can convert a signal to sample signal, and we can reconstruct back also the original signal. The NICU state can be given as twice FM. Okay, This is the maximum frequency present in the signal. Okay, and it should be twice of the maximum frequency present in the signal, which is given nothing but microstate. So we have to find what is the maximum frequency present in this signal, x1t plus x2t. Okay, so first of all, it is better to find represent or to find this signal or frequency component in Fourier transform. Okay, if you find the Fourier transform of x1t, x of omega, then what are the signal present? 2 kilohertz. Means one is here. This is for 2 kilohertz. If you find the Fourier transform, it is minus 2 kilohertz. Okay. If you find the Fourier transform of x to t, okay, where the frequency is given 3 kilohertz. 3 kilohertz and minus 3 kilohertz. Okay, so we know the linearity property of Fourier transform. If you find, if we are going to find the Fourier transform of sum of the signal, the Fourier transform of sum of the signal is nothing but the Fourier transform of each of the signal. Okay, sum of Fourier transform of each of the signal. So what I want to say, x1t plus x2t, if you take the Fourier transform, is nothing but we can represent as x1 of omega plus x2 of omega. So in the frequency domain of this sum signal, okay, x1 of omega will come plus x2 of omega. So we have to sum these two spike. So this is for 2 kilohertz, this is 3 kilohertz, minus 2, minus 3, okay. So what is the maximum frequency present in the signal? From here, we have found FM is how much? 3 kilohertz. So what is the Nyquist rate? Nyquist rate is nothing but 2 into 3 kilohertz. Okay, it's nothing but 6 kilohertz. So it's very easy. Just we have to find, we have to sum up, and after that we have to find what is the maximum frequency. Maximum frequency is 3 kilohertz. That's why we have put that 3 kilohertz in the equation, Nyquist rate equation. We will find 3 kilohertz as a Nyquist rate. Another problem I have given, to find the Nyquist rate for this both this signal for x1 and x2. Can I move the next page?
Yes, sir.
So fourth number is find the Nyquist rate of x1 of t cos 1000 pi t. Okay. So first of all, you have to represent this signal in terms of Fourier transform. Then you can say what are the frequency component present in the signal. So we can write this x1 of t cos 1000 pi t as a x1 of t e to the power j omega t. Okay, you can write twice pi 500 t plus e to the power minus j twice pi 500 t. We have break this in terms of f, so that we can find the frequencies, okay, by 2. So we have got the property from frequency shifting property of Fourier transform. Frequency shifting property of Fourier transform. There we have got, if x1t, not x1, if xt has frequency domain can be represented as x of omega, then if you multiply something with j, please write in terms of f, then there will be no confusion. F, then is twice by ft f1t x of t. Here will x of if plus is there, here minus sin will come f1. If to the power minus j twice by f1t is there, x of t, then you will find x of f plus f1. Okay, because here minus is there, that's a plus has come. Here plus is there, minus has come. Okay, so like that, the Fourier transform of this signal can be found like this. x1 of t, you break this two part. x1 of t, if x1 has the Fourier transform as x1 of omega, then or write in terms of f, then x1 of t e to the power j twice by 500 t x1 of t Fourier transform of what? x1 of f minus, here plus is there, minus will come here 500. Similarly, x of minus j twice by 500 t x2 of x1 of t is nothing but x1 of f plus 500. Okay. So if you plot the first x1 has the frequency of 2 kilohertz and minus 2 kilohertz. Okay. If you multiply this x1 of omega, or you can write this thing, the x1 of f, right, f minus 500 means what? 500 means it is left shift or right shift. This signal is given x of f. So here x of f minus 500 means it is right shift. How much? 2.5 kilohertz. Here minus 2.5 kilohertz. Similarly, you will get x1 of f plus 500. 500 means it is left shift. Left shift means earlier is 2, it will come as 1.5 kilohertz. Okay, minus 1.5 kilohertz. So what is the ultimate signal? Ultimate signal is both x1 of f minus 500 plus x1 of f plus 500. Okay, this two. So one 1.5, 2.5, 1.5 minus 2.5. What is the maximum frequency here? Maximum frequency is 2.5 kilohertz. So Nyquist rate Fn is 2 into Ff, 2.5 kilohertz means 5 kilohertz. Have you understand? So this is the thing. Like that, you can find the Nyquist rate. Okay. If you know the Fourier transform property, then you can easily solve the problem. So it's already 2 o'clock. Please let me know when you finish so that we can close the class. Yeah. So please ready for the quiz test. I will take in the next week. The syllabus is only unit 2. Okay. Please let me know when you finish writing.